Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to give you guys another figure review on the DC McFarlane Figures Multiverse Swamp Thing. And man, I gotta say, this is a very, very large figure. I'm glad to have him. I think it's definitely worth the value. I think I paid maybe about $30 for him or so when he went on discount somewhere. If you can pick him up for that price, I say why not? He's awesome. I love the color green. I love nature. I love trees and whatnot. I love coming outside. Sometimes just staring at trees and at the woods or the forest areas. I don't like sleeping out there though. The army has kind of got me jaded against going out camping, whatnot, sleeping in the woods and laying on the ground and stuff like that. It got me kind of irritated. So I've tried to avoid camping and living outside in nature at all costs. But if I can, I will like to go outside sometimes and sit on my porch and look at it. But enough about me. Back to this figure. A very impressive, beefy guy. He is definitely just quite a piece. Quite a piece. Let's go ahead and take him off his stand here. Guys, if you can, go ahead hit the like button, subscribe, comment after the video, and hit the notification bell so that way you guys will be looped in the know about any more videos I got coming down the pipeline. And you guys will be made aware of any updates I have on the raffle program I'm getting ready to implement for you guys. Definitely got some cool figures I'm stacking up for you all to have an opportunity or a chance to win. Some pretty cool stuff, guys. Some figures you might have missed out on. So, yeah, definitely want to be in the know for that. So, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the packaging here. Got this nice, big, beefy window packaging here for the Swamp Thing. DC Multiverse. See if you got his name on this side, of course. DC's Rebirth, Swamp Thing. You got some artwork back there on the back. Him walking through a swamp, I'm guessing, since he is something of a swamp thing. Got some more artwork and some figures back there in the back that you can purchase. I believe I have these two, the King Shazam and the Demon. We'll be getting to those reviews sometime soon. But yeah, not much else going on with the packaging. And let's bring this guy just a little bit closer so you guys can see him a little bit better. And guys, just to kind of give you guys a bit of a size comparison, I want y'all to really just see the straight up sheer massiveness of this guy. Let's bring in some other mega figs from DC McFarlane. We have the Atom Smasher, who he makes look small, and this is supposed to be a bit mega fig himself, like supposed to be a bigger figure character. Go ahead and stand for me, come on. So that's Atom Smasher. We have Bane, recently released. Well, not recently, but like not too long ago. So you can kind of see how he just kind of just dwarfs these bigger figures. Let's go ahead and put in some normal size McFarlane figures in. We have the Rebirth Batman. And then we also have the Dark Knight Returns Superman. So you can just see how massive this guy is. He's huge. Let me bring these guys back out. So definitely a good deal worth of plastic if you're one of those type of people that say, "Oh, if I'm gonna pay all these prices, I want a good amount of plastic to come with it." Well, yeah, you're definitely getting your money's worth here. I mean, jeez. And just for another comparison, let's bring in the Marvel Legends Surtur figure. Came out a while ago. So Surtur is a 12-inch figure, and as you can see, Swamp Thing is his head's just about a little over his shoulders of Surtur. So yeah, see how those guys stacked up together. So this is a pretty big figure. I'd say about maybe 10 inches or so, 10 and a half, maybe inches. Let's bring that back out. So yeah, definitely a massive guy. And he has some very tight joints. Taking him out the packaging, just playing around with him. And when I say tight, I do mean tight. I was trying to break a joint loose and trying to grab it, like, you know, carefully so I didn't break it, and have my hands kind of close together. And I ended up finally putting enough pressure on it to make the joint crack and break loose, and ended up taking some skin off my finger with my own fingernail, which are also cut short, by the way. So just kind of show you guys how tight the joints were on this guy. So be careful, be wary of that. You don't want to have that happen to yourself. Just one more thing I'm doing for you guys for this video. I'm taking skin off. So you're welcome. But anyway, getting back down to the figure, the detailing is very nice on this guy. Nice big green. I mean, and the diaper piece right here, they really made my boy here, like super thick. Like, I don't know why they had to make the diaper piece like so big and like luscious, but like the crack and everything is like, wow, they really went off. I guess he's been in the swamp doing squats all day. But yeah, anyway, super nice detailing all the way through with the vines and different types of greenage. Got different types of leaves and you know, grass and different things. So pretty much anything that grows in the woods, forest, or swamp, it can grow on him, and he can manipulate it or grow it or whatever. Because he's Swamp Thing, you know, he's just that guy. He's a walking, talking huge vegetable. He even got like, looks like some roses, some green roses right there growing on top of his neck, back of his neck right there. So yeah, definitely not the guy you want to be caught with in the middle of the woods or the forest or swamp or anything like that. But getting down into our articulation here as well, let's bring him down just a little bit so you guys can see. His head can look up pretty decently. When you're that tall, you don't really have to look up to many people. Looks down about that far. Side to side motion with a good just so tight, with a good range of head tilt. So you can get some emotion in there. Like he's asking a question maybe. What is this cell phone? You know, something like that. But he's just so big and beefy, so tight. Oh my goodness. Shoulders can move out to the side pretty far. Down all the way. He does have the butterfly joint hidden amongst the leaves and everything. So you get like a good range of rotation right there in the joint. So the arms can go all the way around. He has a bicep swivel that is also super tight, so I gotta be careful. But it's there. Soft plastic right here on the shoulder, like little leaf area things, or like bark kind of areas that kind of cover up the smoothness of his shoulders. He has a single jointed elbow that bends in about 90 degrees. He has wrist rotation with backwards and forwards motion. So he does not have the classic McFarlane joint. I need to get a band-aid for that. That's starting to sting. I put some Neosporin on it before I started the video, but the bathroom and the band-aids are kind of far, so I kind of just said like, I'll tough it out and finish the video. But anyway, and he has a diaphragm joint in the upper torso. It's also super tight. So, but yeah, it's there. You get a good little range of wobble in there. And you also get the same thing in the lower abdomen. So you get 2 points of articulation in the torso and rotation. So it's pretty cool. He can kick out to the sides very far for a huge, big figure. Kicks forward to the front about that far. Kicks to the back that far. Upper thigh cut of an upper thigh hidden area behind this part right here. He also has double jointed knees, which is surprising. Allows him to bend very far. Strong joints. No boot cut or anything like that, but he does have ankle pivot due to the McFarlane ball joints in the ankles that you can rotate individually of its own. And then you also have toe articulation as well. So you get a pretty fancy amount of movement out of this guy. Even for his size, him being so huge and humongous, he does get to move around quite a bit, so that's impressive. Very appreciative of that. And for the price point of, I think, yeah, about 30 bucks that I paid for him, definitely I feel worth the pickup. And so yeah, definitely a great value there. So I highly recommend you guys get this guy if you're trying to build out your DC shells and whatnot, and trying to bring a little more greenage and greenery to your scene or your shells or whatnot. Go ahead. You guys notice I have a green shirt on, so green is my favorite color, and so this guy was a must get for me, so to speak. And before I forget to wrap up the video and everything, did forget to mention the accessories portion. I believe he does come with this spiky kind of deal here that just pops out on his hand right here. So you can just pop his hand out and peg this piece in right here by the joint. This is the piece, by the way, that I did end up scratching my finger on. So be careful of that. It is moving somewhat better now, but yeah, it was really in there. And then of course his card right here, trading card that I'm taking out of the packaging now for you guys to be able to read. Go ahead and focus. If you want to read, go ahead and pause it now. Data file, Swamp Thing. Yeah, awesome. But yeah, so as always, I appreciate you guys for stopping by and checking out the video. If you can, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, comment, share your thoughts, hit the notification bell so you guys be in the know about any more videos I got coming down the pipeline. And that way you guys be also aware of my raffle program that I'm getting ready to implement for you guys, so you guys have an awesome chance to win some pretty cool figures that you might have missed out on. So yeah, Swamp Thing. Alright, you guys stay safe out there. Later.